back like over a year or so, a little over a year, I've been talking about this for a long ass time, y'all. Like seriously, this is not new for anyone that's been here a while for our discussions. I've been talking about this crap for a while. And ain't nobody, but there's plenty of people that just don't want to listen. They want to act like, no, you're just crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just mean. You hate black women. Who hurt you? You're a pick me. I certainly hope you get picked. I certainly hope you get picked. Child, it's the least of my worries is to be picked, okay? It is just the least of my worries, all right? But here we have NBC News, right? It says pandemic era food benefit ending March 1st. We've been talking about it. These people just thought this. I'm telling you. As soon as they submitted the CARES Act, which people will blame Biden, it's not a blame at all. Trump put that into place, and he was supposed to. Okay, he was supposed to do something, right? So he put it into place about increasing food stamps, about the additional unemployment amounts, the stimuluses at the time, moratoriums. It came under Donald Daggone Trump. No offense against him. He had to do something. Now, I understand when we started, we was not knowing what was going on. We were scared. It was C-19. What is this? What happened? It was all these videos. I remembered, y'all, it was a cruise ship video and my heart hurt, child. My cruise got canceled that 2020 year, y'all. I said, oh my God. What am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to get on a cruise ship no more. They had ships in the middle of the ocean. They couldn't dock. They was on there sick, taking pictures. It was like a scene from Titanic, except they wasn't going under, okay? It was horrible. I was watching, y'all, because you know I'm a cruiser, right? So now, everything's quote unquote kind of back to normal. Why do these people think? Why do these people think that all of those items that was put into place to help us through that time, I will call it, are supposed to stay in place forever? No one plans for the future. Nobody thinks about later. Nobody thinks about what they're going to do when this time comes. I'm telling you, these people said, I'm not going to pay the rent. And they thought this was going to be a way of life forever. Because Amazon was certainly making hand over fist in 2020 and 2020-1. Now, look, the stock is down. This is the time to go ahead and buy some Amazon, FYI, because I got some. But I'm just saying, they was just like, we out here having fun. I told you when I went to Atlanta, all these people that look like they don't work was waiting in line at the Gucci store because Gucci said, we not letting all y'all in at one time. You're going to wait in this line and we will let you in maybe two at a time, maybe three, because we got to watch you. No. It's never going to end. They just going to keep giving us money. Shout out to Chantel Simone. I got some money. Whatever, y'all. Let's listen to this foolishness.
Are we ready?
Yeah!
Jessica Ramos is...
Are we ready?
Yeah!
Jessica Ramos is a single mom, feeding her 6 kids.
Now, wait a damn minute. I know I'm not supposed to say anything, right? But I'm going to say it. Every time we look at these stories, y'all, they always seem to have something in common. We got something in common. Shout out to Whitney and Bobby. They always seem to have a thing. There is a theme here. But, you know, you can't tell people anything. They know what they know, and everyone's supposed to feel sorry because they got kids. Always a single mother. Running theme
Has always been a struggle.
What do you think about when you go to bed at night?
Well, if we're going to be okay for the next week.
Her family is among more than 42 million Americans who receive SNAP benefits, what used to be known as food stamps. During the pandemic, the government boosted those benefits. Jessica received an extra $300 a month.
They came in handy. They really did. The prices are going so high that we need them.
These benefits kept 4.2 million people out of poverty and reduced child poverty by 14%, according to the Urban Institute. But this month marks the end for those expanded benefits because of a provision in last year's omnibus spending bill.
The scary part for the next month, how are we going to live? What's going to happen?
How are we going to live? What's going to happen? Shout out to the Squeegee Kid again for the $199. Free benefits lasting forever is free benefits is a human right. Free benefits is a human right. I agree with you. New song, y'all. New song. Housing is a human right. Free benefits is a human right. Free benefits is a human right. Free for the free for the free. For the free for the free for the free. Hey, for the free. For the free. For the free for the free for the free. I don't get it, y'all. I just don't get it. But the news people, this NBC, are saying, oh, it kept all of these people out of poverty. No, ma'am, they were still in poverty, okay? It was their, what is it called? Their unicorn. And they should have went ahead. No, you know what? They should have done whatever they wanted to do. But the only thing they should have done is realize and recognize that this was not going to last forever. But nope. Now they want to get on TV and the news people who want to bring them on so that people will feel sorry for them so they can say, oh, the price of food has gone up. Has it gone up for y'all? Because it's gone up for me. Now, mind you, I don't have 6 kids. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Okay. I was never a single mom. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And when I found that and I was not making it with the first kid, I didn't go have another one. And then it wasn't working well with the second kid and then go have another one. And then it wasn't working well with the third kid and then go have another one and another one and another one and another. I know y'all sick of me, but I'm just saying this is crazy. Then I don't know how I'm going to make it. Oh my God. You should have empathy and sympathy for these people. You should be nice and helpful and you should do something. It's your community. It's your community. It's their community. I stopped when I knew it was enough. I didn't want to have more than one kid, but my husband said he wanted another kid. That's why we got 2. Okay. Sorry for your luck for not getting a boy. He wanted another kid because he wanted a boy. I said, after that, we done. And after that, guess what? We was done. You know, you can not have children if you don't want to. Newsflash. Here's a newsflash, right? You can actually not have kids and not get pregnant if you don't want to. Seems to be a little known fact. I just want to make sure I let everyone know on eviction night so that on the next eviction night, hopefully you won't be pregnant in this type of situation and add more to your situation. I'm just saying. I be trying to help. They just don't be trying to listen.
What are the sort of decisions they're going to have to make to keep feeding your kids?
That was so hard. Either pay a bill or go buy some groceries.
You know what that means? You know what that means, y'all. Landlord be damned. Landlord be damned. Okay? Because I got to do this or I got to feed the kids. Now, listen, I'm not saying starve your kids. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all. The only empathy I have is for these kids in this situation until they turn into gremlins. Once they turn into gremlins, I do not care. Okay? Just saying. If we thought for a second, then maybe. And I'm going to take it just from the pandemic. Not even because she got all these kids. Let's just take that off the table for now. I'm just talking about before the pandemic. Somebody said, you don't have to pay your rent. And you thought, yay, you don't have to, or we're going to give you $300 extra a month. We're going to take you to the max for your family size. Yay. You didn't think, Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Let me make the most of this. Let me do the best that I can with it, because this is not going to last forever. Somehow, some way, doesn't seem to work. That people are not seemingly thinking that far ahead. And now that it's time for it to end, it's like, it's not fair. It's just not right. It's not fair because food is expensive. I think food is expensive for y'all. Food is expensive for me. I think you all see the same price in eggs like I see the same price in eggs. I think you all have the same issues as the rest of us do, as she does. So here's the question. Are you gonna just go and blame someone, or are you gonna figure it out? Because listen, if that means you gotta have Spam, I know there's plenty of people that I've heard from that used to eat Spam only because they had a tough time. I'm not saying that's what you want. I'm just saying, because if you can't deal with it and do it under these Democrats, I'm going to wish everyone the best of luck once these Republicans take over, because it's going to be even worse. Shout out to whatever that state was that said that they taken away the crab legs, the meat, and the everything else that they was taking away.
Yes.
That's where you're at.
Yes.
Jessica is not alone. Food banks across the country are preparing for a rise in food insecurity.
We have people calling our organization every day looking for more food resources.
George Matisic is the executive director of Share Food Program, one of the largest food banks in Philadelphia. He says they've already seen a 70% increase in demand over the last year as food prices have skyrocketed.
For organizations like ours, that means having to work round the clock to make sure we're sourcing more food to serve more people.
The typical SNAP household will see monthly allotments drop by at least $95. For older Americans and big families like Jessica's, the difference will be hundreds of dollars.
The people in Washington who are making these decisions, what do you want them to understand about what life is like for you?
For them to put themselves in our shoes, that we really are struggling out here. So please just consider, think about the children, mostly the children.
Dasha Burns, NBC News, Philadelphia.
So my question is, was she thinking about her children when she was having them? I mean, I'm not responsible for her children. Shout out to Zwift for letting me know it was Iowa. So you are welcome to look that story up. I don't know which live it was on. They trying to get everything, take everything off of food stamps. The only thing that stands out to me was crab legs and meat, basically. And it's a Republican-led state. And as soon as one thing happened in one Republican state, it's going to probably go to another Republican state, right? So she's going to get up here on this NBC and start talking about, no, because the reporter, leading heart reporter, what would you want them in Washington to know? I just need them to know to put themselves in our shoes. They are not going to do it. Nope. Okay? They do not care. They should care. They do not care. Nope. It's not going to happen. Stop with this. Someone else should care about you and your situation. How many people are in the United States? Like, I understand that we're supposed to help your brother and sister out. I get it. I understand. I got it. I got it. But you're also supposed to help yourself. God helps those who help themselves. Okay? I had no part in that pleasure that you took when you had all these kids. Where are their fathers? And I'm going to assume fathers, okay? That's who you need to be going and talking to. That's who you need to be going and working with. That's who you need to be going and whining to. That's who you need to be going and having this discussion with, because I guarantee you Biden ain't going to hear it. Guarantee you all them senators and House of Representative people, congressmen, they ain't going to hear it either. Like, it was inevitably going to end, ma'am. So this child right here may be a pandemic baby. Okay. Pandemic started 3 years ago. This kid looked like he could be 2 to 3 years old. Okay. When are we going to learn? Or never? It's just women do what they want and then everyone's supposed to save them. Well, it's not going to be me. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I don't have a bleeding heart. I'm a tomboy. Shout out to whoever made me recognize and realize that that's what I am. I've always been. That's why, it is what it is. What you want? What are we supposed to do? How many of these stories, y'all? These stories are never ending. Never, ever, ever ending. Shall we all just go ahead and give up our money and give it to them? Is that what we should do? Listen, I will donate to the food bank. Okay, my job will allow us to do those type of things. I will do that. Okay. Honestly, in real life, I do work with some single mothers, believe it or not. Okay. But I also think that you need to take some responsibility. I tell you, I think I talked about this the other day. I'm like, where are the videos and the women who say, you know what, I effed up. I shouldn't have made all these kids. I shouldn't have had all these kids alone. I learned my lesson. I need to do better. This is my fault. I need to accept responsibility for what I've created for my family, for my children, right? Where are those videos? Where are those women? Because y'all want to keep the kids, remember? I can do it. This is not even about strong, independent, I don't need a man, but it's definitely about you want custody, you want these kids, you want to keep them away from the man, and you can do it. And you're going to tell the man what to do because you're the mama. You're the good mama, okay? But you don't seem to be doing a lot of good mama-ing out here based off of what we're seeing. Now, there's others that will be like, women are the best. They know everything. They got it going on, blah, 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 blah. Shout out to Jay Prince's daughter, allegedly. I'm tired. Shout out.